Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I go by Londoncookss, and in today's tutorial we're making some red pea soup with a lot of body. Now, if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn your post notifications on. I promise you will love it here. Majority of the ingredients that we're using today you should already have in your pantry, or if not, you should be able to find it at your local supermarket or farmer's market. So I'm going to be using some pimento seeds, aka allspice berries, some thyme, 1 large carrot. I do have about 2 sprigs of green onions. This is also 1 small pumpkin, which I did chop into cubes, 1 sweet potato, and 1 white yam. This is some flour, which we're going to use this to make our dumplings, aka our spinners. And of course, this is red pea soup, so this is about 2 cups of red peas, which I had soaking in water. This is 1 pack of our Maggie pumpkin cock soup mix. Some coconut milk, 1 can works fine. And this is about 2.5 pounds of beef, and also 1 pound of pig's tail. The first order of the day is to get started by boiling our pig's tail, just to get rid of any excess salt, with some pimento seeds to add a little flavor, and also to start cooking our peas, which we'll do in a separate pot. Now, because I'm using salted pig's tail, I'm going to bring this to a boil and then change the water and do it for a total of 3 times just to remove the excess salt. To boil with my peas, I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of grounded pimento seeds, aka the allspice berries, and about 1 heaping tablespoon of my fresh blend. Now, I'm going to list the ingredients to this below, but if you're already a cooking friend, you know that this has everything in it already. Onions, garlic, thyme, green onions, the whole works. I allowed my peas to cook for about 30 minutes before adding any meat whatsoever to it, just to ensure that my peas is going to be fully cooked once this delicious soup is done. So now I'm going to get started with prepping the beef. Of course, I chopped this into cubes and I'm giving it a nice little wash with some lemon juice and vinegar, and I'm going to get started with the seasoning. So I seasoned my beef with 1 heaping tablespoon of the fresh blend, 1 teaspoon of ginger, garlic, and pimento seasoning, 1 teaspoon of all-purpose, and also a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. We are now at the 30-minute mark, which means it's time to add our meats. So I'm going to go in with the pig's tail, which I did boil 3 times just to remove any excess salt. And I'm also going to go in with the beef that I seasoned. I'm also going to swish around a little water in the bowl just to ensure that all the seasoning has been removed from the bowl. And I'm now going to allow my peas to cook until they start becoming tender. I allowed the peas and the meat to boil together for about 45 minutes before adding anything to the pot, but I would advise that while you do wait for your peas to start becoming tender, be sure to check your pot momentarily just to ensure that nothing is sticking and nothing is burning. I like to add the coconut milk at a point where the peas is just starting to become tender, but you can add this in at any point in time. This is definitely up to you for sure. Next, I'm going to add 1 more heaping tablespoon of fresh blend to the pot just to ensure that my flavors are on point. And now I'm going to allow this to continue to cook over a medium-low heat until my peas has become fully tender. now that our peas is nice and tender, it's time to start making things look a bit soupy around here. So first I'm going to add some more water to the pot, and I added maybe about 3 cups of water, I would say, along with the carrot. Now we're going in with the carrot first simply because carrots do take a little longer to cook. I'm going to also add 1 Scotch bonnet pepper to the pot. Now I'm not going to pierce the Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm using it strictly for flavoring. I'm also going to add about a half a teaspoon of grounded pimento seeds, aka our allspice berries, and also another heaping tablespoon of fresh blend to the pot. Since our soup has now started to thicken and somewhat get some body, I have lowered my fire to low, and I'm going to allow this to boil while I knead my dumplings. To make the dumplings, I'm only using about 2 cups of flour with a dash of salt, and I'm going to keep adding small amounts of water to here until this turns into a nice, not too tight dough. I'm also going to roll them into what we call spinners in Jamaica and add these to my soup last. Next, I'm going to go in with my sweet potato, which I did cut into uniform or similar sizes just to ensure that they cook at the same time, and 2 sprigs of green onion with a few sprigs of thyme. I will now allow this to cook for about 5 to 10 minutes before adding anything to the pot. Next, I'm going to go in with about a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, the entire packet of the Maggie cock soup in the pumpkin flavor, and I'm also going to add the chunks of pumpkin to the pot. At this point in time, ensure that you taste your pot and adjust your seasonings as needed. Be sure to also add enough salt as needed, and if you prefer your soup on the thinner side, you can go ahead and add some more water also. I allowed this to cook for about 5 minutes, and now I'm going to add my white yam, which has been cut in uniform sizes also. I will now allow this to cook for another 5 minutes before adding the dumplings in here. I am now going to allow this to simmer, and once the dumplings are cooked, and of course the other veggies, then our soup is ready. Our soup is now ready, and you guys, look at this pot of deliciousness. Do you see this? This is far from watered down, you guys. I truly do hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial and will enjoy this recipe with your friends and family. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe if you're new here. check out my website, Londoncookss.com, which I will list the link to that below for exclusive recipes that I don't share on here, and also check out my e-cookbooks.